Hi everyone, it's Mike here. So don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video.
I think things are getting back to normal a little bit now because I have some orders to deliver, and I have a commission that was commissioned in February. I was supposed to be delivering it at a show in July, but the show's being cancelled.
Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Yes, exactly. So yes, things look like they may be returning back to normal. In the UK, at least.
A little bit, yes.
Yes, can't say for other countries of the world.
So I have a machine here which is a fairy magic. It actually photographs fairy magic.
Ooh. So, let's just do the top bit first, the rotators.
Rotators.
Yeah. Do you want to talk us through the machine, Ian? So
yeah.
Start from wherever.
So okay, so it's actually based on an old box camera.
Yep.
It's got a new aperture on the front.
Mm-hmm.
I've mounted it on the base, and that's a clutch plate from a diesel engine. It's very heavy.
Okay.
It's really good for that.
Mm-hmm.
I've popped a little butterfly on the side because Moira and Martin, who it's for, she loves butterflies.
And that's one of those beautiful copper butterflies that we've shown previously in other videos.
The idea that the camera, this goes round and senses for magic, and if there's any magic, it's photographed through the front.
Yes.
But it needs the eye to look at the magic
That's
as
the
well.
sensor eye, yeah.
That's the sensor eye. Then we have the orb that collects all the magical forces and the magical fields.
Right. And
a blue flashing LED, which makes it all safe and sterile, I think is the word.
Is it?
Yes. And then we have on the back, if you're photographing fairy magic, you've got to be able to see it.
Oh, look at that.
So you actually see the fairy magic comes out on the screen as a fractal.
Yes, like a purple swirl.
Yes. And it's a nice piece. I'm just turn the light out a little bit so it's a little bit darker.
Well, yeah. There you go, you can see all the lights so you can see.
It's light in here and it's flashing the blue light on the ceiling.
Just go up to where you're pointing on the ceiling there, Ian. There you go.
And that's without it being dark in here.
Move your hand out the way, there we go.
Yeah. But this gives off a lovely light as well, the colour changing.
I can't move the camera too quick because people will be sick.
Get dizzy.
Yeah.
It's got one of the old Victorian patterns on the base. It's not got the leather on it, this one. It has like the...
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like a Baroque type.
The Gothic.
Gothic, that's the word I'm looking for.
Victorian Gothic pattern.
All the way around. It's got the little rivets on it.
Mm-hmm. Fill rivets. Of course, the little silver toggle switch, which activates and deactivates the box.
It's got little dials on it as well.
It'll catch you. Yep. Little pressure gauge.
Yeah, from the website. Yeah.
Very good.
Very pleased with it.
As you should be.
They ordered it and they said, like you made one before, because we did a show and I had it out at the show, and they walked past, I like that, and they forgot the golden rule, which is if you see it, you buy it, because when you come back, it probably isn't going to be there. And unfortunately, I'd sold it, and they really wanted one because it fills the space on their sideboard. They have quite a few of my machines of Moira Martin and Mycroft.
Mycroft the monkey.
Mycroft the monkey.
Yes. Not a real one.
Not a real monkey. Is the monkey off the adverts.
Yes.
We have an advert here with that monkey.
Yes.
Johnny Vegas.
For a certain tea company.
Yes.
Yes. So Mycroft the tea monkey.
Yeah. So that is going to be delivered to Immingham tomorrow morning.
Immingham, which is North Lincolnshire.
Just near Hull.
The other side of the estuary.
The other side of the estuary.
Yes.
Across the Humber Bridge.
Yes.
So that's it for me. Over and out.
It's Friday and Ian's out doing an errand. Look at my hair, it's still all wet from the shower. And I'm doing dutiful house husband stuff today. So it's laundry day. So I've got to get some washing in. and do a bit of cleaning up. You know, push the vacuum cleaner around and mop the floors and that kind of stuff. It's going to be a really, really exciting day today. You can just tell, can't you? So while I'm busy doing the laundry, one saving grace for today is that the rain's stopped and the sun's shining. So we've got a little bit of a blue sky and somebody is taking advantage as best he can. Lucky him. Are you falling asleep over there?
I am. I've been a busy boy today.
Yes. Is it nearly bedtime?
Nearly time for tatas. Bentley's already gone to bed.
He has.
We'll have to wake him up to get him in bed.
Look, he's already gone. Snoozy puppy.
I'll have a nose full of carpet fluff.
Well, yeah. He's definitely dreaming about something. I finally made a start on volume 2 of the dolls, and I'll just quickly show you the art journal page. There you go, that's the one, but not too quickly, or not too slowly I should say, because I'm not sure when I'm actually going to upload this video for you to be able to watch the process for this one, because I'm not sure what the plans are going to be for next week. I know Ian wants to do his video on Tuesday, so I don't know whether obviously the vlog will go live on Wednesday, so this might be Thursdays. So if it is Thursdays, and I've just given you a sneak peek because you won't be seeing this process until tomorrow if you're watching this on Wednesday. Oh, it's all very complicated. Anyway, I digress. But what I've done is I've actually covered, I don't know whether you can see, I've actually covered the journal with clear sticky plastic, so that when it lays flat, if I get any ink or paint underneath the front covers, I can just wipe it off. That way I get to keep the pristine sunflowers, which I don't want to destroy or dirty up. So there you go. So that's page 1 of volume 2 of the dolls, done and under my belt. The other thing is I've just downloaded a piece of new video editing software. It's new to me anyway. I'm getting fed up with the limitations that iMovie has to offer. Because I use a Mac, iMovie just comes as standard with it. But I've been using it for like the past 5 years, and it is fairly kind of limited to what you can do with it. But not limiting to the point where I can't do what I want to do. But it would be nice to have a few more options, and because Apple don't seem to be updating it, they're not giving you different new functions for it, it's kind of becoming boring to use. So I've downloaded this new piece of software. It's called, from a company called Wondershare. This isn't a plug, and I'm not trying to sell you it. And it's called Filmora. But there are lots more different features within that Filmora than there are with iMovie. There's far more transitions, there's far more titles and intros and all that kind of stuff, and there's a lot more inbuilt music for it. But I'm not sure how YouTube are going to react to that kind of music, whether or not they'll allow it. We'll see, we'll see. I've got a trial version. It's a fully working trial version. I've not paid for it yet because it's going to cost me, it's about $70 in the US to buy the software outright, which is about £55 for £55 here in the UK. So it's not cheap as software goes, and I don't really want to spend that £55 to find that I'm not going to use it for whatever reason, or YouTube won't allow me to use the music that comes with it. It's one of those things. So I'm just going to play with it and see what I can do with it before I make the decision as to whether I'm going to buy it. So if you... Ian just rang, which is why the video cut off. So I've just had to quickly answer his call. So I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so if you see things start going different, or different things happening on the videos, then you can be assured that I've probably bought the software. Who knows? Right, I suppose I better get back to work, hadn't I?
It's a good boy. He's off-roading.
4-Paw Drive.
4-Paw Drive, yeah. Come on. Come on.
Hill's too steep.
It's for me.
It's just gone 8 AM on Tuesday morning. We've got a very busy day ahead of us today. Ian's already out walking Mr. Bentley. I'm safe to say that because he's actually out of the house now. So they'll be gone for a good 3/4 of an hour to an hour, making sure that Mr. Bentley has a really, really good bit of exercise. And then when we get back, when he gets back, we're going to film his Steampunk Tuesday project ready for upload tonight. So in the meantime, I've got to get showered and dressed and start prepping, get the camera ready and the lights all warmed up and that kind of stuff. So like I said, it's going to be a busy day today. It's now 11:45 on Tuesday morning, and we've finished filming Ian's Steampunk Tuesday project. So all done. I'm just pulling the video now into my computer so that I can edit it so it can go live tonight at 7 PM. So it went without a hitch. No mistakes, no problems. Job's a good one. So you've just bundled into the room all excited. What is it that you've got to show me?
I've just finished a commission. It is a mobile phone holder. Basically, the mobile phone sits in there. I'm not putting mine because I might not get it out again. And you flicker the switch. Basically, you can walk around with it and talk on your phone.
And
like that.
Do selfies.
And do selfies. Because the camera points out the back.
Yes.
Hangs from your belt.
Mm-hmm.
And has a little horn on it. So it hangs from your belt like such.
Yes. I'm having to move the phone really quickly because you keep bobbing up and down.
So sorry.
Very good. So it can hang from the belt, or you can hold it in your hand, use it as a selfie stick.
Yeah, see,
or
sorry, or film with it. Obviously, if you take that off when you film with it.
Excellent. And this is a commission for...
It's for
lady called Fiona, wasn't it?
Fiona, yeah. I made a few of them and she loved it. She wanted one to fit her new iPhone. So that's what I've built. So
fantastic. Good on you.
If anybody fancies one, drop me an email. Always a salesman. Just tell me what mobile phone you've got and we'll chat about it. They're not expensive. Oh. And they're a fantastic gift for somebody who's into steampunk.
Right. Can I get back to editing now?
All right, sorry.
It's Wednesday, 17th of June. Just gone halfway through the month already. Can't believe it. So Wednesdays, I normally go shopping or take mum shopping, but I'm not going to be doing that today because Ian's got to take the car in for a service. And as you probably already know, if you've been following these vlogs for a while, my car is off the road because the battery's flat. Haven't used it in that long, you see. I've forgotten to keep turning it on to make sure the batteries were stoked up, but anyway. Because we've only ever needed one car during lockdown, so there was no real need to take my car out, but hey ho, I digress. So Ian's taking the car out, so that means I'm in today. I'm taking mum shopping tomorrow instead. So what I thought I would do today, I've got a couple of things that I need to do. I've got a couple of jobs to do for Ian. I've got some sewing in of signatures for journals for Ian today, which I promised him that I will do while he's out. Because we've only got the one car, he's got to stay at the garage while the service is being done on it. And that's going to be a good 2.5 to 3 hours. So he's got a book and that kind of stuff to take with him. But while he's out, I promised him that's what I would do. But last night, after we'd finished watching some TV, I watched some older videos on YouTube. A couple from Shannon Green and one from Chelsea from the Paper Rock Taylor studio. And they were both doing a reverse resist image transfer technique, monoprint technique with a jelly plate. I know, it sounds really, really complicated, but basically what you do is you put some paint on your jelly plate, you get a high contrast magazine image, lay the image onto the jelly plate, give it a real good burnish, and then peel it off. And the image, because of the way the ink and the paint reacts and soaks into the paper or not soaks into the paper, it leaves an image behind on the jelly plate. You then put another colour over the top, and then you put your paper on and then you burnish it again, and then it will transfer that image onto the paper. That's the theory anyway. There seems to be a very steep learning curve in what you can do, but it got me to thinking, I wonder if it works with an inkjet printed image or with a laser printed image. So what I've done is I've spent 20 minutes or so this morning going through all my cupboards and my drawers and that kind of stuff to try and locate my jelly plate, which I have. And mine is, you know, quite old now. I think I bought this jelly plate when I first started doing YouTube. Sorry for making the camera wobble. I first bought the jelly plate when I first started doing YouTube videos and did some kind of things with it, but not a lot. It's kind of underused. But if it does work, then it opens up quite a few possibilities. But I'll let you in on what they are if it's successful.
Well, it makes a change to see me driving, doesn't it? I'm usually being chauffeured around by Mr. Mike. I'm just on my way to Toolstation to pick up an order. If you want it posting, the post's like ridiculous. The post costs just as much as buying the item, and they don't guarantee delivery, so I thought I'd have a little pootle up to Toolstation to collect my order. Just wanted to share a thought with you all today. So I read yesterday somewhere, I think it was either in the Telegraph or the Times, and somebody had written in about coronavirus and how the world was falling to pieces and how civil unrest was everywhere and we're all doomed. And a religious leader, I don't know which one it was, said mankind is evil, mankind is nasty, mankind is spiteful, mankind is envious, mankind is everything, but most of all mankind is kind. And I think being kind to everybody at this time is the key to everything. What makes us us is our kindness. Mike and I try to be kind to everybody, and I think everybody tries to be kind to us. We all do our best, but I think at this time a smile and a wave and a chat to anybody you pass is great. In Barnsley, where we live, the people are superb. When we lived in Leeds, nobody would talk to you in the street, but I walk the dog on a morning, Mr. Bentley wags his tail and everybody says good morning and everybody speaks to you. It's just a question of bringing a little bit of sunshine, excuse me a minute, a little bit of sunshine into somebody else's life. And at this moment, I think kindness and sunshine is good. I shall leave you with that thought, which is a little bit profound for me, and I will see you all later. Ta-ta. Well, I've got my order. It was only a little order, a tiny little order, but I needed them. They're called, excuse the language, brass nipples. If I had brass nipples like this, I'd go to the doctors.
I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.